Hello, welcome back to some more Donkey Kong Country. I've not played in a few months, I think, since my last recording session of this game. So if I'm rusty on the controls... Oh, nice. Glad I did that. That's why. I've definitely decided... Oh. Well, sorry, I was not paying attention at all. I definitely decided that I am going to... I feel like I don't want to play through all of the game up to this point to get the... just for visual's sake, again, but I'm definitely, like... So my plan for this series is, I might switch formats, doing, like, regular Let's Play episodic, where I do a few levels per video, but, my plan is to sort of, go through the sequels, which I've not played somehow, even though Donkey Kong Country is my favorite platformer of all time. I've not played 2 or 3, and I think I've talked about that in this series at some point. But yeah, so that's my plan for this series, is to eventually get to 2 and 3. But I'm definitely going to be playing those on an SNES emulator just because of the sheer oversaturation of, like, the colors in this version. So if you're just tuning into this episode and you haven't seen, like, others, the issue here is that I'm playing the Game Boy Advance port of this game, which when you're playing it on a Game Boy Advance looks pretty normal. But when you're playing it on an emulator in full brightness, you realize something that a lot of Game Boy Advance games the developers did, a technique that they tended to use, was they would oversaturate the colors because the screen was dark. So when you're playing on hardware, it looks like normal. But when you play it on an emulator, the oversaturation is like fully visually apparent. So it looks pretty gross. This is way brighter coloring than the original game. And this is something I never noticed because I always played the original game, like the original port. I'm glad I saved there. The original port on original hardware, you know, so... And then when I was replaying the game, like, I always played the SNES version on, like, I don't know, what, Wii Virtual Console and NSO and stuff like that, so... Yeah, so this is really my first experience playing the GBA port for a substantive amount of time on an emulator, and... I wish I hadn't. It's kind of one of my regrets for this series, like showing off one of those beautiful games, and it's so oversaturated, you know. But you know, you learn from your mistakes, and I don't feel like playing through the whole game to get back up to this point, because we've gotten so far. We're in like the tail end of the game. But what I will do, and what I can fix, is when we get to 2 and 3. We will be playing the original SNES versions. And that's going to be an interesting experience, because I think I've talked about, like, my weird thing that I've never played 2 and 3. Like, I played, like, maybe the first 10 minutes of 2 a few times trying to play it. But I think my issue with 2 was that... it was the same, like, graphical style, but it was different enemies, different levels, and something about my, like, this game being so ingrained in my childhood brain, it was like, I just couldn't get used to it, you know, so I can never get into it, but I do want to play them, like, I really do, because, like, this game means so much to me, and I'm like, everyone likes 2 more. Like, I gotta play the one that everyone likes more, you know? I'm doing ass. Because I think I'm trying to talk instead of focusing on the game, and this is intended at this stage in the game probably to be a hard level. So I gotta probably focus a little bit more than I am. I am also a little rusty from not playing this for like 2 months, but that's no excuse for a childhood game. I think just playing on, you know, a controller not, you know, super used to. Let's take a save here. Yeah, I gotta test out the shortcuts when I'm doing like a fake recording, because like I keep having to go into the menu and click because I'm worried that any of the shortcuts might overlap with OBS shortcuts and like end my recording or mess up the recording. It's like a weird paranoia I have. But maybe between next session, recording session, I'll remember to try to do that. Oh, this is scary. What are you supposed to do? They're so fat. I thought I was sitting in the safe zone, just like plotting there. What are you supposed to do? Okay. This is what you're supposed to do. Okay, this is scary. Oh god. Okay. Oh. And you can't even stop and save here because there's fishy. This area, it's a little bit of a gauntlet, but we got this. We got this. Okay. Ah! I made it, and then I pushed back up for some reason. Like, why did I do that? I just made it. Nice. Oh. Can I camp here? Am I comfortable enough? I hear the DK barrel, but I don't see it. And I don't want to risk explore. there it is. Oh, nice. Oh, this is scary. And I love how it's like, it's a very tense level, and it's using like the relaxing water music, which is pretty funny contrast, you know? Is this a secret area? It is. Nice. We get a, oh! We get a bonus. I didn't realize we had 3. Yeah, I found optimal probably for this is, to just go straight across. That's, I found that that's like the most... I wonder if anyone's ever pulled it off getting all of them. Like, I wonder if that's something you can physically do in this game. Like, I don't know if it's possible, but, maybe one day we'll try it out. Like, go, like, seriously go for the gold. If anyone can do it, it's Twinbeard. Then again, I don't know how, you know, I would imagine he's versed in Donkey Country, but, like, who knows how versed Twinbeard is, in Donkey Country. Well, maybe we'll one day get a Twinbeard. Oh, it takes you back to the halfway point? Really? It punishes you. It, like, took me, like, so far back. Let's keep going, I guess. That's fucked up. It punishes you for doing good? I think one of the funniest things that happened recently is we were playing Mahjong. And see, now I can't even save state, but, like, I think I want to keep everything I got from the espresso, so I'm going to try to keep going again, right? But yeah, like, something funny, really real funny that Zach said, where he's like, I feel like I'm being punished for playing good, and that's literally just happened. We literally got punished. I don't care about espresso that much. I'm going back. Sorry. It gave us, what, a few lives? We're playing with save states anyway at this point. I don't need that scared the shit out of me. I don't need the few lives if we're playing with save states, you know? I just wanted, like, the sense of... I gotta remember that's there. I gotta go to the side, wait for it to pass, and then go. I can't just brute force it. Like camp out here. And then... yeah, that's it. That's the move. Yeah, see, like, we're at the end of the level, pretty much. And they, like, wanted to put us back in the... Oh! But yeah, they wanted to put us back in, the middle. What were they thinking? God, haven't pulled an AVGN reference in a while. I mean, I don't know. I have like a bittersweet feeling when I think about James Rolfe because I feel like, I don't know the guy. I can't talk for him and his like feelings. Maybe he's content. Maybe he's content. But I feel, part of me feels like he's like not happy with how his life went. Just based on the way his content went and like, how much he put into the movie that had no returns, and now he's like essentially typecasted as AVGN for the rest of his life until you're 90. The bit from Deadpool and Wolverine, like it's kind of how it feels. How you split? There we go. You just have to go slow. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay. See you guys next time for more Zongo Country.